Okay. No throttle.
Yeah. No throttle, clutch back in, and then just kind of let it out.
I failed. I failed. I pushed down and it didn't go. Is it down? It's up. Oh, that's why.
What is at the bottom?
Okay. Okay.
Get your feet up. Over your roll and get your feet up. You don't need them. They won't help.
They won't help. Okay.
All you'll do is break your ankle.
I didn't stall that time. Okay. Doing it. Ah. Okay. It's really scary to turn. I'm always afraid that I'm gonna drop the bike and it's just gonna go floop. And then I'm gonna get a terrible injury. But I didn't drop it and it's great.
Is your goal to never drop it? Because you dropped mine, so you got out of the way. Are you gonna set a goal to never drop your? I went a long time. I went a really long time before I dropped a bike.
Before you dropped it.
It's obtainable. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to never drop it. Or if I do drop it, it's gonna be off-roading or something.
That's fair. Have like no speed, hopefully.
Yeah.
Slow to no speed. Yeah.
I got it in a second. I didn't wheelie.
Right.
I didn't take off.
I think you're making good progress. So your start's a little better, because again, the starting is key for being able to get off from a red light or stop sign or whatever. Right?
Yeah.
Like in traffic, you have to go. So when you're confident starting, then that's a good cue. Then you can ride like more open roads. And then, so this turning around thing is like really hard to do. It is part of the test. It's like part of the driving test, right? So you have to be able to do it. But then also, if you think about it, it's half of a right-hand turn. Because what do you do at a stop sign when you're turning right? You ride half of that, right?
Yeah,
so
that's true.
You have to be able to do it.
Yeah.
All.
Going straight is not a problem. I can do that. Perfect. It's the turning that makes me nervous.
Right. And the other thing too is that when you get to a point where you can turn around on your own, then you're not like holding the clutch like all the time in your hand. It's easier on your hand, right?
Yeah.
Because that clutch is pretty stiff on that bike.
Get the hand workout.
Yeah, you need that squeezy thing.
Yeah. I have a pig, I think, or a duck or something.
Yeah. What do you think of the bike? Is the size good?
I think the size is good. It's really smooth. It's not intimidating. I feel like I can maneuver it well.
It's good.
Yeah.
What advice would you, since you're an expert now,
Oh,
because you've ridden down this road in second gear and you've turned around one time under your own power, clearly you're good. It's certificate. I have a certificate at home for you on the laser printer. What advice would you give to a beginner?
stuff your fears way down low. Just suppress it. Everything will be okay.
How is it? Is it easier than you thought it would be?
Yeah. Turning is hard, but I think that's just because I'm afraid of it. Like,
You think you're
I
gonna...
don't quite know the topple point. Even though you say there like is none when you're like
Yeah, as long as that's moving.
moving forward.
Right.
It's just like
It's only
I'm
when you...
used to a bicycle and
It's
I'm like
yeah. It's only when you stop. Well, they have a tendency to fall over.
yeah. But other than that, I think it's pretty easy to handle. It's not too crazy. Yeah.
Cool.
We'll see what I say as I progress.
Mm.
It's cute when I'm on this little strip of road that nobody's really driving on.
Yeah, a lot of people, that's the big step up, right? Is when you start riding on the roads and there's cars waiting on you, you know, there's a lot of pressure, and then if you haven't developed a good habit by that point, you like forget and like
blah.
yeah, and then you know
Christ,
you
no.
stall it or whatever and feel shame and they honk at you.
And then topple over because you're panicking.
Yeah, yeah, or you stop with the wheel turned and then it falls over. That's what you did with the GS,
Yeah.
my GS, right? I can't say the GS because you have a GS now too, so it's like
The little
GS.
the big and little.
Yeah. Have you named it yet? It needs a name.
Not yet. I have decided I think it's a girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have gender.
We have gender.
Did you check under the tail? How do you?
No, I was just, when I was telling my mom about it, I was like, I was gonna intuitively say, she's a good bike.
Okay.
And it was just
So
like,
it just
okay.
came to you.
Yeah.
So the bike self-identifies as a
Yeah.
female. Gotcha.
Spoke
Well, we respect its life choices.
Yeah. So now I just have to find a name. Probably something fire or smoke related since it's
Yeah.
gross out. And
It smells like campfire everywhere.
yeah, it does. I'm ready for the smoke to go away.
Are you still putting a lot of weight on the
I catch
handlebars?
myself.
You catch
But
yourself
I
doing
like
it.
try to be conscious of what
Yeah.
I'm doing.
It's a common newbie thing to hunch over the bars to have the weight forward and to do the death grip. The death grip is actually really common.
So much for never dropping it on the road. Here we go. Let's see what he says. We had a little incident.
Were you stopped when it went over?
It stopped quickly. Yeah,
No, I mean, like, did you slide or did you just tip over?
I just tipped over. I was trying to practice my turn, and then I didn't give it enough juice in time,
And the wheel
and
was
then
turned?
yeah.
Didn't, what do I say?
Well, I didn't have time.
No. So it's very narrow here. We see, of course, and it's off, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
Pull on that side. Yeah, good. Good. Yeah, that's good. Turn it off right away?
I mean, it stalled, so it was off, and then I turned the key off. Oh God. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, bike, for dropping you.
How are you feeling? Tell us.
I feel pretty good. Just a little hungry, but overall, it's been a good experience.
Let's see, I tell you what, if you can do a right hand turn perfectly, a right hand U-turn without putting your foot down, we'll go get lunch.
Okay.
You gotta earn your supper.
Gotta earn my supper. That's one.
One more for bonus points.
Yeah.
Good, turn a little more, keep your foot up, there you go. Nice!
Woohoo!
Like, so to start on this right, I'm actually going to clutch here and coast in to cover the brake so when the guy is fully there. And then I've got clutch all the way in and I'm just using the brake instead of the
She's a fine bike.
What's that?
Said she's a fine bike. We had lunch and now we're back and it was great. We made a new friend. She was a Harley / adventure bike rider and she gave me a lot of good tips.